Well, Reanne, great to see you here today. And we're at a golf club instead of a snooker club. Firstly, tell us a bit about the golf bug that you've got in the last few years.
Yeah, I think I've always played a little bit, but not a lot. I used to have like dips of playing, dips of not playing. Not played many courses till the last year or so, but I really enjoy it. I've got the real bug for it, and my brother plays as well, so I've got someone to travel around with and play. Yeah, but I love it, absolutely love it. Wish I'd have took it up a lot sooner.
Do you love it because you're out in the fresh air? You know, you see different courses. It's a great kind of social game.
Yeah, say it's something away from snooker as well to take your mind off it, and it's still hand-eye coordination, so you're not moving too far away from it. They say it's a little bit of exercise, fresh air, you get to see different courses. Yeah, I just love everything about it, and obviously it's even more frustrating than snooker sometimes.
And how good a level have you got to?
Well, my best score is 89, so if I can do that consistently, then I might enter like a few programs that I've been asked to play in or charity days and stuff. But I just want to get that little bit better and more confident. But yeah, hopefully I can play a lot more in the future.
Very good. The other thing I want to ask you about before we talk about snooker is Serena Williams, because anybody who follows you on Facebook or Twitter knows that you're a massive Serena Williams fan. And obviously this has been a big year for her, announcing her retirement recently.
Yeah.
How much of an inspiration is she to you?
Yeah, massive. Obviously I didn't think about it so much as when I first started watching her. I just loved the way she played. But then you think about her career, what she's been through, what she's done for black women and women in sport in general, where she came from, away from the court as well. And obviously being a mum, I can relate to that as well. Playing sport and being a mum, it's difficult. Yeah, I just think everything about her, she's just inspirational, and obviously, hopefully I can take a little bit of that into me as well.
Has she been your biggest role model in sport?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, I've always watched tennis, and my mum loves tennis. So, first sort of players was Arantxa Sanchez, Vicario, and Andre Agassi, and people like that who my mum used to watch. And obviously saw the Williams sisters come along, and they just changed the game and brought it to new levels. And some people, I don't, but some people have said you've done that for women in snooker, and obviously they've caught you up now, so it's up for me to change it again. But in general, I just think she's such an inspiration to anyone who in life, really, not just sports people.
Where would you kind of place Serena in terms of like the all-time greats in any sport?
I think she's up there with Ronnie. They changed the sport and they've maintained it for so many years. I mean, they're both in the 40s, and potentially if she didn't have so long off, she got a chance to make the 24 Grand Slams. But yeah, I just think she's the best ever in any sport. Obviously, when you first start out, you concentrate on you and your performance, and you want to win things for yourself. And then as you get older and you realise you're not just doing it for you, and you're doing it for young girls coming up, even women who quit the sport and started again, or just inspirational people can restart your life. So for me, it's a difficult one, because I don't like to think it's because of me, but hopefully I've had a part to play in people taking up sport and snooker, trying to get better, trying to want to be on TV themselves, and obviously me and the other girls on tour, and that's what we're trying to do.
How does that kind of make you feel when you hear about maybe a young girl who started playing snooker because they saw you on TV, and that kind of impact that you've had on snooker?
Yeah, I mean, was it last year when I played on TV, I had a message come through from a father, and he says, "My daughter absolutely loves you. She wants to start playing snooker. She only thought there was female refs, not players." It's amazing that you're still inspiring people to play, and hopefully we're on TV a lot more. Hopefully we can get women's tournaments on TV soon, and they can see that women can do it and will do it.
Looking forward to the Bet Victor World Mixed Doubles coming up very quickly in just a few days now. You mentioned Ronnie.
Yeah.
What were your emotions, your thoughts when you found out you'd been drawn with him?
Mixed emotions. I was like, you got the best player in the world, best player ever to pick up a cue in my eyes, but then you've also got to perform in front of him as well. So yeah, no, he's a great guy. I've obviously had the privilege to play with him and against him in Snooker Legends and exhibitions and things like that, and hopefully it'll make me a little bit more relaxed in some ways, because obviously I've been there and done it, obviously not on TV in a proper match, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully he is too. I mean, I used to play league competitions with our team, and you're not just playing for yourself, it's a different mindset, it's a different pressure. So you're like, okay, if I miss, I've let myself down normally, but now you're like, oh, I've let let Ronnie down as well. I've let my team down. So there's extra pressure as well. But as obviously you've also got, if I do play a decent safety shot, he's got the next shot, so we'll be all right. Yeah. But no, it's mixed pressures, mixed emotions. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's exciting, and I think it's a real good format.
And the fact that you've got to know Ronnie through the Legends events, and also because you've, more than any of the other women, you've played in that big stage before, you've played in Champion of Champions and played in big matches on TV. Yeah. Do you think that maybe you'll handle that pressure better than any of the other women?
No. I mean, it does help, don't get me wrong, it's experience, but every time I go out there, it's a different day, it's a different format, it's a different opponent, different crowd. It's just live on TV. I'm not that much of a confident person. I wish I was more confident, but it's just, if you've done it regular maybe, but because you're doing it up in a catch, it's a little bit different. But obviously I'm just going to go out there and try and enjoy it as much as I can, and hopefully we can win the thing. But it's all about that. It's a flip of a coin. Anyone can win it. So I'm just looking forward to it.
And the other three women on the tour now, Onyi, Mink and Rebecca, you've obviously been an inspiration to the three of those. What's your relationship with them? I know you're all quite friendly together, but is there quite a strong kind of competitive element there as well?
For me, there's always going to be that competitive edge. Even with my best friend Maria, we've had to play each other on numerous occasions, and when you're on the table, we're players, and when we're off the table, we're friends. So we all get on really well. We have a good laugh and a good social side, but on the table, it's a different story. Looking
forward to the remainder of your career, what are your kind of remaining ambitions? What are the things that you still most like to achieve in snooker?
Obviously, being on tour, being a professional, you want to maintain that. It's going to be hard now, but you want to be at the top of your game. Until I feel like I don't want to play no more, I want to be the best. So I still want to be women's world champion, women's world #1. I want to be a professional. I want to, and obviously promote women in sport. I want women's snooker to be on TV, basically. So I'm going to try and push that more. But as a personal level, I just want to perform, just play well. That's what I want to do. Because I know it's in there. It's just making it come out on the match table.